NERDSoul.
Eon 001 said, I made the mistake of watching Grace Randolph's reaction to the Shang-Chi trailer. No comment.
Dude,
I don't got time. I don't got time.
I haven't
but
seen
no
it.
comment.
Two, I ain't got a problem or beef with Grace. You know.
I got like a little baby beef with, but it's not enough. It don't matter.
Yeah,
it don't matter enough.
I'm fine with her, and I haven't seen it. So
yeah, it's like I don't know her personally. It's just other stuff, but it's not
talking about the work. Yeah,
the work. Yeah.
But speaking of other YouTubers, I watched the Weekly Planet, the two funny Australian dudes that talk about all this stuff. And I remember hearing James whine like one of the third graders he used to teach when he was a teacher, going, "They said he put his fist in a dragon. I want to see a dragon. I want to see a dragon." And Shang-Chi is like, "You remember when you want to see a dragon in that Netflix show that we don't talk about? Look, here's a dragon." So look, I'm looking. I'm looking at this whole thing, and I'm going, if nothing else, Shang-Chi is going to be an apology.
I'll say this. Yeah? This is Shang-Chi. So I've seen the trailer and it looks promising. But these fight scenes better be on point. With shows like Warrior, with movies like The Raid,
I'm good.
The fights better be on point. I'm just saying, don't be doing a whole bunch of cuts like Chris Nolan and we know can't nobody in there fight. I'm just saying, y'all better come with it.
Now, one, they got Michelle Yeoh, and if Michelle Yeoh is going to do a fight scene, then it's going to be in the Hong Kong style. So we're talking one camera, wide angle, to quote Jackie Chan. So I'm looking to see a bunch more House of a Thousand Daggers, flying, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon types.
Yeah, that fight scene in Crouching Tiger when they're in the weapons room is still A1. Like,
I'm all about the bamboo shoots. That was me. Like that was me.
Because when she came in with the sword, and she's like, "Look, you're only good because of the sword. Like if you didn't have the sword, you'd suck." And like the girl was fighting, and she showed proficiency in like every weapon in there.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
I noticed Marvel. Guess what I noticed, Marvel? I noticed your girl Aquafina won't in this trailer like that.
Right.
I noticed that. I noticed you cooled her off a little bit.
Yeah, because that first trailer was like, "Oh, it's Aquafina."
We were like,
"Isn't she crazy rich by now?" And then the second one is like,
"Dang, we got to see her face again."
Early. Okay, to the point we were addressing early. Yes, it is gonna be.
I didn't even know she was in it. When I saw her face, I was like,
"Yeah,
I really don't want to see this movie now." I was like, but I got to see this movie because I know they're going to do something in this movie that I'm gonna have to know for something else. So now I got to suffer through, because when we saw the teaser with Aquafina, it's like she gonna be all through this joint, dropping all kinds of whack jokes, and then I'm gonna have to think about how she used the denigration of my culture and my people to get on, and then turn around and act like she never did it. And now I'm gonna just have to sit with it. But in this trailer, you did help me forget about it. We barely saw her. She was in like one baby part. There was like, all right, you know what? Aquafina, you kind of hot right now. We thought people forgot, but they didn't. So what we gonna do is back you up a little bit on the next trailer. We're gonna back you up.
You know what?
We're gonna let the boy shine.
Here's your checks. Oh, and talking about things that can be cut. Where's the editor? And that's, that fight scene about the mirroring villain and the thing. I'm gonna let that slide with Shang-Chi, because they made it clear from the beginning of the first trailer, Daddy is bad and he's just trying to move out.
I do like the part where he was like, "You ain't nothing but a criminal and thief or something." He was like, "You better watch how you talk to me, boy." I was like, "No, that's a real daddy. That's a real daddy.
That's not just a real daddy.
You better watch your mouth, boy."
Of color. That's a daddy of color.
Because
I don't care.
Every young man has that moment where they think they can jump up on their dad. Because they're like, Dad is old. Dad don't know nothing, and Dad is old. And then dad look over at you and be like, "Look, I'll kill you in here. You keep on playing with me."
And then I'll get back with your mother and make another one that look just like you. Test me, boy.
Test me. Test me if you want.
I mean, seriously. Because look, there's a reason that black kids call their fathers pops. You know, pop.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, and that is universal. That really is. And Marvel's done all right about that too. Because I remember Thor 1. You're an old man and a fool, boy. Give me that thing. Get out of my house. You know, and you ain't got no power. Yeah, exactly. You know.
But
so
Abomination.
It's just like, you know. Well, I wanna get back on the dad thing real quick.
Oh yeah.
Because dad was like,
dear old dad,
getting out of here, and I allowed it. I let you try and do your own thing for 10 years, and you're a valet. Not my boy. You coming home, you're gonna be crazy rich, you're gonna be doing this.
You're gonna be crazy rich and Asian. Part 2.
Yeah.
No,
and you know what? I'm a criminal, but you won't saying that when you were eating that big old punch bowl full of Cheerios when you was 8, so shut your mouth.
You won't mad at this blood money when you was using that hot water, that soap, wearing them fresh new clothes, this mansion you was living in, eating steaks and bacon wrapped filet mignon. You won't mad at the blood money then. All right. And so don't be mad now. You all up on your high horse after you done spent up all the money now. You done had all the best training. You done had all the best training, the best tutors. They had the best life. Now, I'm gonna go off on my own. Now all of a sudden I'm blind to the crime. No, all right. This is what we do.
Oh. And by the way,
plot twist, the dad isn't a bad guy. The dad did what he had to do to make sure the family had money. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all trying to call? I'm just trying to make money to feed my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Now, we'll see. Hopefully it'll be like, plot twist. Yeah, dad's a bad guy because he didn't want to get eaten by a dragon. But by the way, Ghost MKC, you wrong. You wrong.
What you say?
Shang-Chi and the Legends of the 10 Fit Bits.
Oh, not the 10 Fitbits, though.
You know what? You can make fun of that all you want, because if they was around, they'd be getting their steps in all up on your face. You know?
And Eon 001 said they need to backdoor Iron Fist into this, even if they just mention Kunlun. If they do, just leave.
If they mention Kunlun, I'm good.
Just leave your boy out.
If they mention something about Madame Gao, I'm good.
Tyler Bennett said, y'all talking about Justin Richburg and Tyler Perry. Yo, I don't know if that's his son or not. I don't know. It's like people be saying it's his kid, and he be saying, but Tyler Perry be like, I don't know this kid. So I don't know. I don't know what's true. You know what I'm saying? We need to get them both in the same room and be like, look, the results said, you are the father. Like we need to figure out who is Tyler Perry's kid.
See, now I'm on a terrible tangent because now all I'm seeing is Shang Chi and the Legend of the 10 dark-skinned black men.
Oh man! But yeah, it's
Shang-Chi and the 10 rings from Law and Order. You know?
Plot twist: Shang-Chi is an undeserving child that doesn't respect the work that his dad put in to make sure that food stayed in his mama and his mouth. All right, you know what I'm saying?
That sounded pretty specific, bro. You all right?
Plot twist. Mad at all the days your dad was up on the block hustling with 10 rings trying to make sure there was food in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Do you think it's easy to be the Mandarin? Do you think it's easy? People always want to come at the throne. All right?
You know, last I checked, this was the MCU, not the Wire.
If it's a lie, we fight on that lie. You know what I'm saying? You always wanted to be one way. The Wire has so many references.
Yeah, somebody asked a little bit earlier about the Punisher coming into the MCU, and I'm like, this ain't the Wire. We don't need Omar.
Man, if the Punisher came into the MCU, where would we put him? We could put him aside, no, because Black Widow did.
Falcon.
So, Falcon. Yeah, Falcon Winter Soldier.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man-ish. You know, because that fool done been to space. All right, that fool done been to space.
He's been to space, and he's going dimensions, but you know, when it comes to bringing in the Punisher is what's going on down the block. You know, Maybe in Hawkeye, I could see him popping up in the Hawkeye movie. I can even see him popping up in Ant-Man for a hot minute.
Okay. Maybe.
So
I don't know.
you got it. Punisher is like, I ain't gonna call him king of street level, but he's street level.
He's the Punisher. The Punisher, yeah, he's definitely street level. But the thing is, he gets into stuff that kind of raises him a little bit above street level sometimes, depending on who he kills. But Jenna James says, really like how everyone is excited for another Marvel movie. Am I the only one who sees these rings, not rings at all, waiting for Mandarin to show up? I guess show up and show us hands with each ring on each finger or something like that. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So you're
thinking it's another fake out?
Could be. You know what I'm saying? But plot twist. You know what I'm saying? Michelle Yeoh. You know what I'm saying? She doing the right thing, saying like, look, yeah, I'm your mama, but also that is your daddy. All right. So
that might be true.
She was like, that is your daddy. All right. Don't be. Look, remember when you was born and you had messed up teeth? Who paid for those? Who paid for those braces? All right. Your daddy's blood money. All right. Now you walking around here with good teeth. All right. Now look at you. Everything you done learned. You got the best training.
Starting to get pretty personal, bro.
Look, you know what? Somebody needs to stand up for the fathers in the MCU. And by golly, I'ma do it.
You know what?
Thanos was just trying to help out. Thanos was trying to help y'all. Y'all ain't want to listen.
Now there's one dad that's coming to the MCU, and everybody is talking about how much they want him there. So it's gonna be a different thing. And
Tyler, I ain't messing with you ever no more.
I don't get the reference, but okay.
Oh man. Oh.
But yeah, so Reed Richards is coming, and he's got the toughest job as a father. Or second, actually no, I gotta say he's an all right dad as far as.
But does he have a tough job as a father? Because his kid is like what, the top 3 powerful mutants in
yes.
I mean, is it hard to be his dad? It's not. It's like
yes.
Like when my kid grows up, I gotta be like, oh man, police brutality. What might happen to my son? If he got his powers, I'm like, go ahead, do what you gotta do.
I will say this one thing.
He gonna hit you with them Neo styles.
No,
you try to shoot him, he's gonna be like.
A child who has Franklin Richards' powers. Now I want you to think back to when you were 11. And you looked at your parents, your mama or your daddy, and you said, man, you never let me do anything. I hate you. What would you have done if you had those powers at that age?
Yeah, that's true. You do need somebody like temper that, you know what I'm saying? You need somebody to like temper
that. But yeah, so that's why it's hard for Reed Richards to be a father. Because his dad has his son has one temper tantrum, and it's new universe.
Yeah.
And where he can go to the park, in which he can have ice cream, in which he can have waffles for dinner.
Oh, because NERDSoul Light be wanting cookies for breakfast, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know that.
Bruh?
NERDSoul Light be wanting cookies for breakfast. He be waking up like
imagine if NERDSoul Light had Franklin Richards' power. That's what I'm saying. And this is coming from somebody that knows Reed Richards is a villain. All right. He is a bad guy. But as far as being
is he a bad guy, or is he just like dangerously aloof?
He is more concerned with solving a problem than he is with saving people.
True that.
Again, the Ultimate Universe made it very clear that if he did not have the best wife in all of comic books, he would destroy the multiverse.
Now, all right. Shouts to Jenna James. Zia says Abomination comes in and steals all the hype from Shang Chi, the big old bastard. And then Jenna James says this looks pretty freaking epic. We may have a contender for the best origin movie right here. So crazy. Tony Leung is in this. So Abomination. Someone who I've been wanting to see again for years. Because because we got him, we arrested him, we put him away in the raft. All right.
We ain't seen him for like 13 years.
We ain't seen him for a minute. He ain't been doing nothing but push-ups. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been in the yard. Push-ups.
Growing out them fins,
Yep. Just living it up. Sharpening them fins. You know what I'm saying? Living it up. Straight up jail style. Then I guess half of the people got snapped away. Maybe it was during lunch or something. Mess hall. And he was able to get free. You know what I'm saying? Busted out the top. Swam away or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Now, he doing cage matches.
Yeah. With Wang.
I'm happy to see him. But wouldn't he want to keep it on the low-low?
No.
But maybe when you're like 9 feet tall and green, I guess there's only so much low-low you can keep. So maybe he's doing the best thing he can do. Just go do an underground fight club because you can't do nothing else. It's not like he can go get a job at Target. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I mean, boys got
UPS is hiring.
All right. So can you imagine, you go to Best Buy and there's Abomination in a Geek Squad t-shirt. That ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, like you ain't like say if you want to bring something back because it was messed up, or say he's working at Wendy's or something, right? And you like, yo, you messed up my order. And he's like, excuse me?
Chili. I didn't want a salad.
It's like, oh no, my order's fine, man. It's fine. It's all right. It's cool.
Yeah, exactly. Matter of fact, keep the change. You paid with 100. Yeah.
Ghost MKC says shop smart, S smart.
Shop S smart. Yeah.
Shop S smart. Oh man. But yeah, so Abomination, I'm glad to see that. I'm probably more excited to see him than anything else right now in this movie. But
I'm excited to see a dragon.
It's because where I'm at. Yeah, the dragon is gonna be cool too. But it's just that I've been waiting to see Abomination for so long because Abomination is he's a threat that's like medium to like high level threat. He's not like universal threat, but he's medium to high level threat where he can definitely take some hits. And he's extremely dangerous because you're looking at a guy who's had like hardcore top, spec ops military training.
Exactly.
Plus the strength of the Hulk.
Yeah.
So
when you team him up with Red Hulk, that is a terrifying scenario.
Yeah.
That really is.
And we're gonna need the real Hulk to come back, not the Hulk that looked like he about to put out an R&B album. All right. We need a real Hulk. All right. People are talking about maybe Cho, maybe Amadeus Cho or something like that, but we're gonna need a real Hulk. I'm just saying.
I'm so on the fence because the Hulk is so hard to make a movie for.
Yeah. I guess.
Because Immortal Hulk would be great. Monster Saber Hulk would be great. But
all of those stories are very
Banner Central.
And they don't
action movies.
Yeah, and they don't really bring in anyone else. Like Immortal Hulk is a great story. I mean, the opportunity for a world breaker Hulk, a world war Hulk is over. So that's not going to happen. So I don't know. Because, I mean, World War Hulk could have been dope. But the only thing is the way the MCU is set up, it wouldn't be the same. But Immortal Hulk could be great. It's just that it's a very Banner. It's him. There's no like other special. I mean, there are cameos, but there aren't like. It's not like something where you can like get everybody, involved. You know what I'm saying? But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we do need a Hulk movie where it's just like Immortal Hulk, where it's like, hey, I'm on my own thing. It's just like it's me, weird scientists, government stuff going on, and heaven and hell and stuff and extra stuff.
Like I said, I like Hulk as a monster protector, as a World Trade Center. Like, whoa, leave Sasquatch alone. Whoa, leave this urban myth alone. That's kind of cool. But yeah, with the interesting thing that I'm noticing is the way that they're gearing up in this phase of Marvel. Now that we're done with Thanos, it looks like they're gearing up for systemic evil. You know, they've been hitting at Roxxon. They brought in AIM. Now we're looking at the Ten Rings organization. And it sounds like, or y'all avid comic fans out there, back me up on this. But does it seem to me like they're building up the Thunderbolts and Dark Lady? You know, it really seems like, hey, bad guys are now going to take over shit. Like, I don't see them doing Hydra Cat. I don't see them doing it.
Okay.
But I definitely see them doing something like Dark Lady, like Avengers Disassembly, like something like the Cabal, you know.
I get you.
Because they brought in advanced idea mechanics to be against Iron Man, which means maybe one day we'll get our big-headed floating diaper boy.
Wow.
You know, well, come on, man. What was it? Molecular organism designed only for killing? Come on. I'm sorry, mechanical organism designed only for killing.
They can keep that on Hulu. I don't think. We'll let that slide.
But they have introduced Zemo and showed us that Zemo is a threat. And we love him for that. So now we need Moondragon. And maybe they'll introduce the Beetle in No Way Home so that we'll get that Thunderbirds lineup. You know?
Yeah, I can see, because those people are out there. So I think I would like to see that. I would like to see Thunderbolts and maybe present it in a way where we don't need anyone but them, and then kind of see how that plays out in the public, the MCU public eye. And then what our normal heroes do with it.
Yeah, I think they've already started. I mean, with the whole Julie Marie Dreyfus character.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of Falcon Winter Soldier. Like, no. I got some work for you over here. And
I got things
we've already established Thunderbolt Ross. Maybe we'll get a Red Hulk with that too. Who knows? That would be a good Hulk movie. Would be Hulk versus Red Hulk. And, you know, it could be a character piece, it could be an action movie, it could be a detective story, it could be a lot of things. And it will have the great big fight of the mirror image bad guy and all that other stuff. Like, you know, there's that Marvel for me. So
Tyler Bennett said, why the little purple-headed floaty dude on Hulu isn't getting no smoke? I just don't like it. I'll just leave it at that. I don't like it. I wasn't impressed with it.
It's funny as far as sitcoms go, but it's still a sitcom.
It's not.
What it really is it.
This is like the stuff that wasn't good enough to make it on Robot Chicken.
No, it's Robot Chicken gets their own shit, and I'm just kind of going, yeah. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Jimmy James has a lot of stuff here.
So, with that said, we have exhausted, exemplified, exhumed, and exorcised all the demons, even Valak. So, with that said, I'm going to throw it on over here. Solar, tell them where they can find you.
Well, you guys can find me over on my channel at Back in the Deck. Just type in Solar Greye on YouTube. Everything else is on hiatus for a little while because I'm doing massive improvement to the Wizards.
Massive changes.
Massive changes. We're coming back and we're going to hit it hard. There's even going to be puppets. But in the meantime, Wizards don't mess around. But you can check out the stuff on the YouTube channel. I'm going to be posting a little more regularly. You can also hit me up on Twitter at Back in the Deck. That's at BACKINTAGDECK. On Twitter, you can hit me up, send me an email if you want to at me and not engage with this channel, which you should be really talking to me about in the comments and hitting those thumbs ups and thumbs down, you know, because we still gotta fight with the algorithm. But we have and you can hit me up at backinthedeck@gmail.com. It's BACKINTAGBECK@gmail.com. Instagram, Twitter, all that other stuff. Back in the Deck. Hit me up. Shout out, send some support. We talk about games. We talk about LGBTQ stuff. We talk about nerd culture from the standpoint of people that aren't middle class white dudes. So, because there's a lot of us out there, and we read. Like I said, we're doing major upgrades because I've moved the Wizard's Tower back to one of the original hoods. We were back in the community, and we're doing a whole bunch of stuff. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out for this year. It's going to be big. So thank you for calling me out for this, man. Seriously, because
yes,
I love being on camera with you, but I love talking with you more than anything else.
Of course.
So yeah.
But of course, guys, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. Hit the thumbs up if you like what you see. Hit that thumbs down if you don't. You hit that thumbs down, I'm gonna send Abomination after you. I do tear up your whole house, eat all your food.
Nah. You know what? If you don't subscribe, I'm gonna use all the magic I can to get an Iron Fist season 3.
Oh no!
How's that?
But the thing is, now that he's not whiny anymore, season 3 might not be that bad.
Bro,
I'm not saying it'll be that great.
Subscribers.
I'm not saying it'll be that great. I wouldn't put any hope in it, but at least he's past the whiny period. You know what I mean?
All right, fine.
And hopefully we won't see any more of what was the friends that he had when they killed their daddy or something? And I can't remember what.
Tell you what. If you don't subscribe, we'll get Tyler Perry to direct Luke Cage season 3. All right.
Oh no! And all the wigs. Oh man! So we out. Look,
Luke Cage gonna go to church.
Spotify for music, all that stuff. We're gonna leave y'all with PL and Arcatron. So from us to you, we're saying thank you for watching, and of course, peace.
See you.
We out.
I'm the man, yes sir, that killed the bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for I was legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the pack of Lewis.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too short, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy.